that's going to be pretty cool if you're watching the stream.
Special edition.
Special edition. Yeah, you heard it here first. It is the first episode of Stickmas, which is our annual...
Yay.
Did we name it that before, or did we just decide to all call it that this year?
I don't know if we named it that before.
All right,
I
well...
believe you have bandied that name about in previous email chains, but I don't know that we ever actually said it on any of the things. I don't know for sure.
Well, I am a sucker for a good name like On the Stick After Dark, which I decided to program into OBS because I'm having a lot of fun messing around with scene transitions. Someone should let me know if those are actually happening or not. Back
It
and
looks
forth.
like we just called it the Christmas Exchange. 1 year we called it the On the Stick Jug Band Christmas. 1 year we called it.
All right, cool.
One year it was an Axel F Christmas. 1 year it was.
Is that a fact? I just noticed that if
one year it was Merry on the Stick Xmas, if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
And then the last 2 years it was just Christmas Gift Exchange 2014 and Christmas Gift Exchange 2015.
Well, that's boring but informative because that's what we're actually doing here on the Stick After Dark. Merry Stickmas to you. We're giving games, and if you've been
Merry Stickmas to you.
oh, thanks, Kurt.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
You may need to turn your microphone down a little bit
I could probably do that.
because you're quite a bit louder than we are.
All right, I just turned it down, so let me know in 20 seconds how that is. Actually, if I'm quite a bit louder than you are, I'll turn it down even more.
Okay.
So, turned it down another notch. So this is our 6th year of the thing that I'm calling Stickmas.
Crazy.
And we always have some sort of thing where we know one person gives to another, and there's like a chain. But every 3rd year, we go across the table, basically. So this year, I'm giving to Kurt, and Kurt's giving to me. And to start with, I gave Kurt a copy of Offworld Trading Company, which is a game that I had not played, so I also gave it to myself. And I'd been hearing about this since it was in early access, and it sounded really cool, because it's a real-time strategy economics game where you harvest resources and make products and try and buy the competition out. So,
It's like a
Designed
Reese's
by,
peanut butter cup of things I don't like.
It was designed by the person that designed Civ 4.
yes. Soren
Which
Johnson?
is where its pedigree comes from.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
Yep.
Wait.
That's correct.
Is Sid Meier? No, he's just his name. Sid Meier is no longer actually.
It
Sid
has
Meier
nothing to do with
runs
Sid Meier.
Firaxis, but he does not lead the teams and design the games per se.
Okay.
For the he didn't design XCOM or Civ at least I think 3 through 6.
Oh wow. Okay.
Definitely 4 through 6.
Right, because the guy who designed 4 designed Offworld Trading Company.
Exactly.
Correct.
Although, to be fair, Civ 5 is also pretty good. I think I actually like it more than Civ 4. Not that I'm an expert on these things. But anyway, I like this game, and Kurt and I have both played through the tutorial missions, and we're going to try a custom game. We're going to be on the same team against 2 AI people. I guess computers are people, too. So I'm going to fire this up now.
Not yet.
Are they little computer people?
No, I don't think so.
Anyone? Okay.
No. These computer are people because they're artificial intelligences, so I don't know. How much?
Does your splash screen say Yoshimi Robotics?
No, that's just they show you a random splash screen every time you start up, and that's one of the factions, and they just showed you that one. So
yeah, well, when I played all the tutorials and stuff, they showed me the splash screen for the faction I was playing.
yes.
And then when I played the other game, it showed me that one as well. So then I wondered if that was actually the case.
So
Anyway,
so when you start the game, there's this scanning phase where you can drop these scans to reveal the map, and I do not understand why it is this way, because it seems to be kind of long and pointless. Like, I guess we're all kind of racing to try and find the best spots and put our bases down on them.
so in one of the later training missions, it was implied that the longer you waited, you would get bonuses for how the longer you waited
The
to
cheaper
plunk
your
down
base
thing,
would cost to
the
build.
cheaper your base was, and you might get things out of it or whatever. But I'm not sure how much of that actually comes into play. I haven't dug into any pro play or any of that shit
Hey,
to know.
Kurt, time is ticking. What kind of base do you want to make? Do you have a preference or not really?
That was one question I had, was whether we had a single base, or we had pair of bases and we were teaming up in some other way.
We're sharing
Um,
resources, so I think that we're sharing a base, but we can find out.
So
I'll put down
I
an
don't.
expansive base
Okay,
somewhere
I was gonna suggest.
because I like the way.
Actually, I don't have that.
You don't have an expansive. It's
I
the top
have.
left one.
Nope, the top left one for me is Seneca Development.
Oh, it looks like you can build your own.
Yep.
But I guess we share resources and finances and stuff.
So we have two separate share prices.
Okay, but I think we share resources.
I'm gonna put down a robotic space then.
I'm gonna get us a lot of aluminum, and some iron. I got good iron nearby. If I can afford, I'm gonna afford to build a geothermal plant, and I got a good spot right here, so I'll
I've
drop
got
that
at
off
least
too.
two of them.
2 geothermal spots.
Yeah, right near me.
I guess we're kind of. Oh yeah, there's tons of them. Huh? I guess we're in volcanic terrain. So
Yep. There's the geothermal plant.
if we really are sharing resources, we're gonna need water, and we're gonna need food. So I'm gonna build a water pump.
So are these maps designed, or are they randomly
I think they're generated based on like different types.
generated?
So I think this is like a mountainous map because there's very little flat ground, and there seems to be a lot of geothermal stuff, and I think there's a lot of like mineral resources and things. But we haven't played enough of the game to really know for sure.
All right, I'm gonna start mining some of these available spots. Why can't I mine those over there? I can. Okay.
So looking at our map, we are short on fuel, but I don't have anything that can get us fuel.
We have to build a Metallica, and then
Uh-huh.
And then you'll build a Megadeth, and then
Yeah.
someone else will build a Slayer, and
I will build
So-
a electrolysis.
the basic concept of this game is they built a real-time strategy game for people who like to build bases, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Without combat, essentially.
I was gonna say, do you actually
Right.
fight in this game at all or not?
No,
it's
no
all
units.
economic.
You do sort of have units in that your ships fly back and forth to deliver resources, and so it doesn't matter where they are on the map, but you don't control them really.
Interfere with your opponents in any way.
Oh yes,
directly.
you do.
Oh.
If you look down at the bottom of the map, you'll see that there's a whole list of things. It might be covered over by my beautiful face, but there's a whole list of things you can do to mess up your opponent or to boost production or what have you.
Oh, okay.
Can you commit industrial espionage?
You can.
Yes.
Absolutely. Kurt, I just want to say I don't have any steel, and I can't upgrade my base without any steel. Now, I
Okay.
could just buy some.
I have one claim left, so I could
If
build.
you make us a steel mill, that would
Yep,
probably
I will
help.
do that.
Because I think we have a lot of iron right now because of all the iron mining I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm doing a ton of that as well because there was just an assload of iron right around me.
Right. You can't make anything out of iron because it's way too brittle to use in space.
You do want steel instead of iron. This is true.
So Eric, have you played this?
No.
I thought I
He's
made a
just
food
making
place,
wise
but
ass.
but it looks like I didn't make a food place.
I don't need food.
You're robots?
Yeah. I am robots. I do not need food.
All right, well, I'm going to sell some of this food actually the price is going up and up and up right
I
now.
need water. I don't have any water places near me.
I have a water pump. Do you see 220 water on your display?
Nope. I don't
Oh.
see any water at all.
Share water. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
If you okay, so if I click these
Now
little
my
bars,
now my electrolysis reactor has come online.
nice. So now you need to share with me some
How do I do
steel
that?
if you can.
On
So
the bars.
yeah, it's a little bar next to.
Carbon.
So I'm gonna just
So-
share
Steel.
everything with you.
There we go. I have shared. Yes.
So you win when your stock price is higher than, or
You
the
actually buy out other people. You drive them
Okay.
out of the game essentially. Actually, you don't even drive them out of the game per se, because when you buy out all of their shares,
Right.
they're still
just
in the
used.
game. They're just subsidiaries for you.
Right. It's hostile takeover
Hmm.
style.
There's an option
can't
for
merge.
high silicon.
Yeah.
I
so
don't
no-
really have much money.
That's what Mike and Kurt have done.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I will say there is a lot going on in this game. Definitely have
There's
not
a
mastered it
ton
all.
going.
Food is worth a lot. I'm going to upgrade. Oh, I can't. Okay, you used your steel, so I can't afford to upgrade my base right now.
So is this from Firaxis, or this guy
No.
went off?
No.
This guy went off and did his own thing.
We have electronics. Are you generating electronics?
No. I have a electrolysis reactor, I have a steel mill, and then I have mining and geothermal.
Well, so food is worth a lot, so I think I'm going to try and up my food production to sell some. So the way the game works is that you buy out your opponents by buying up 10,000 shares of their stock at a time, and that's based on the value of their stock price. And if you can manage to buy 50% of your own shares, then that locks into basically a big lump, and they can't buy them from you except if they buy them all at once, and it also doubles the price of that block. So it's basically the way to protect yourself from being bought out, but it's still not going to guarantee that you win. Like,
Can
if
you buy each other's stock? Can you buy Kurt's stock and he can buy your stock, or no?
I probably can. There's a button that says I can. I'm going to say we are playing cooperatively, so that might not be the most productive thing to do.
Yeah.
We also
I
need
have-
more
Wouldn't you be
water.
kind of like protecting each other because there wouldn't be more shares
I
for
have
your
$0.
opponents to buy?
They can buy them from you,
Perhaps.
maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
I used to do that.
So if one of you becomes like president of the Galactic Federation, do you have to put all of your companies into a blind trust, or how does that?
No, that's not a thing anymore. We don't do that.
I have no
Okay.
idea what you're talking about, Joe.
Yeah, that's because you're Canadian. You don't have to pay attention to all this shit.
Mm. So, you know what else is
So,
good?
do you have
Kurt?
money?
No, actually, I'm in debt. I have
So I have no
700
money
bucks.
and I have no debt.
Well, you need to sell some stuff then. Do you have anything valuable to sell?
Technically, you're
Now
in the
I'm
black
in
then.
debt. There we go. Now I'm in debt.
So this is why I wanted to make food. It's worth a ton. Can you sell food? I'm sharing food with you. How much food do you see on your display?
55, 59.
Yeah, sell some food
Yeah.
off. I'm gonna pay down my debt because that's getting real high. So I also want to. So this is the thing. We should produce stuff that's worth money. Like, for example, chemicals.
That's how capitalism works, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, but to
That's
do that, we
nailed
need
it.
more fuel, and we probably want a carbon source. So let's see. If I wanted to build, where do you get the fuel from? Electrolysis reactor. We got a lot of surplus water. We're kind of breaking even on oxygen.
Give these people air.
We
Yeah.
have a ton of iron.
Yeah, it turns out that's maybe not worth very much.
Yep.
We need iron to make steel. Steel is good.
Well, I was gonna say, can you mill it into steel, or is that?
We can. We need to build a steel mill,
I
actually.
have a steel mill. It's cranking along.
Yeah. Steel is
So,
worth...
Mike, can you give some of your iron to Kurt so he can mill it into steel since he has a steel mill?
Yeah,
So-
we're sharing our iron.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are sharing. Okay.
So, Kurt, if you need money, sell food. Because we're making lots of money off our food right now.
Yep.
Um,
Why can't I do that? Why does it keep going up? That's annoying as hell.
you can't press the minus button to sell some?
No, I'm trying to do something else before I do that.
Okay. I'm starting to run low on power right now.
Yeah, I was about to build a geothermal. That's what I was doing, was building another geothermal, and it wasn't letting me do it because price kept going up.
God, what do we do with all this iron?
So
That's-
basically, this is just a really complex version of Lemonade Stand.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, it's real time and you can sabotage your opponents and stuff. But, I mean, a little... Does Lemonade Stand simulate an economy? Like, do things go up and down in value?
I think actually the lemons and the sugar and stuff do go up and down. That's part of like
They
teaching
do.
kids about the It's like
So the only thing you can do with iron, at least on the regular buildings and stuff, is make a steel. That's it. I have 3 more clans. I could make another steel.
You should use up those claims, and steel would be good, but I think we should try to get into chemical production. Look how valuable chemicals are right now. So we need carbon, a bit of power, a bit of fuel. So I don't know if you can make something that generates fuel and carbon and then a chemical plant. I think that's our path to riches.
Alright, so fuel. Get another electrolysis reactor next to the other one, so I get a bonus.
That's always good.
Yep. And then
We also need glass. I wish we had more glass.
Wow, carbon's really fucking far from me.
Eventually, you can patent teleportation, at which point it won't matter.
Yep. Wow, it's like all the way
No,
on the
see, the
literally
money-
on the other end of the map.
The money's all in intellectual property. That's all you got to do is patent.
Actually,
teleportation.
you can do all that. Yep. Then you're just a patent troll.
Well, no, patent trolls don't create the things; they just buy the patents,
And then
then
sue everyone.
Money is still in
specious,
those.
you know.
Yes.
So,
So,
Kurt, what are you working on here? Are you going to get the carbon, or do you need me to make fuel or get carbon? Or
I dropped a carbon. I built an extra fuel producer, and
well, we're still short on fuel. I'll build another electrolysis reactor next to my first one, and I have some more claims, so I'll construct a chemical refinery. Why not?
I have no claims left.
Yeah, I just spent a bunch of money. We could start patenting stuff. I could build a patent lab. That costs a lot of money, though. Don't forget to sell food if you need money. And we actually have a shit ton of water now, and that's actually worth a decent chunk of change, too.
We need more electronics to do lots of things.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, we need to get some silicon. Is there any decent silicon source nearby? So the nice thing about the group that I chose is that they have faster ships than everybody else. So if I can find a half-decent silicon source... Oof. Do you get a bit of chugging in the game? Like freezing up while you're scrolling around sometimes?
A little bit.
So, is there a sort of a campaign, for lack of a better term?
There is
or
a
you just play
campaign.
individual
Yeah,
games?
yeah.
And I just started it up, and it's kind of weird. Like, this is the basic mode of the game where you just have all the things available to you, and you build stuff kind of, you know, the way you feel like it. In the campaign, you have to, like, hire people, and if you don't hire the right kind of people, then you can't do stuff. Well, apparently we're now burning through water faster than we're producing it. So I started the first campaign mission, and I couldn't build a water pump, which is kind of a drag, because then you have to... So anything that you're missing, you can decide to buy off of the market at market value. But that can often be really expensive and just not a good time. My chemical refinery needs carbon. Kurt, did you get your carbon mine up and running?
Yeah, but it's really, really far away, so it takes a long time for me to get them.
Chemicals are worth a lot. They're $320.
I set up a glass factory as well.
Sell a bunch of food and buy your next 10 shares of stock so that you'll be protected from scary people.
Man,
From
that
Silas Crichton and
That's right.
what's that? Lana Comet.
Lana Comet.
Ilana Comet.
Ilana Comet's stock price is in the shitter, though. So
That's a good point. We
it's,
should swoop in.
you should. It's rapidly falling too, but it looks like she just diversified. At least I think that's what that symbol under her name.
Oh, I just got
means.
nuked. Magnetic storm. Units lost. I don't know. I think that just means that maybe the ships that were in transport got nuked, so I lost some resources, which is a drag. Is there anywhere that I can build another water pump? There's not a lot of water in this map, I find.
Nope.
There's another...
You can do a solar condenser instead.
Only if there's ice,
Yeah.
which there is way up
There's
here.
a little bit near me. I'll build.
Oh, that's off the map. I can't
No,
see.
I've got two next to me. I'll do them there.
Well, actually, I think I know the answer. Because I'm sort of watching what's happening. But
Surplus.
if you buy one of your opponents, if you buy a bunch of stock in your opponents trying to take them over, does their price go up? It looks like the answer is no, but
I think it does a little bit. I think if people are buying, then the price goes up. That's just kind of
Are
the
you
way it
building a
works.
patent lab?
I built a patent lab. We can start patenting things. Let's patent teleportation.
I do not see your patent lab.
You should patent money and then sue
Good
the other
idea.
corporations for having some of it.
you should patent virtual reality sex robots.
My chemical refinery... I think I'm going to need another chemical refinery because it's taking forever to accrue the chemicals that we need. Wow, food is worth so much. I bought another chunk of Ilana Kamat.
You appear to be
Chemicals are also super high priced.
You appear to be on a desolate planet where there's not a lot of food growing on its own, so I can see why food would command.
Yeah, I wonder if there are planets that are a little more like verdant, where there's abundant food, but some of the other resources are a little bit harder to come by.
I don't think so. Well, so far the game is only on Mars. There's an expansion that recently came out that lets you build on a different planet. I don't remember where.
There's one that's on an asteroid.
Hey, our steel is starting to be worth something. Upgrade. Oh, I can buy an off-world market if I get enough electronics and stuff.
That is big money.
Yes, that is very big money. I'm gonna build an electronics factory. Do we have any electronics factories anywhere?
No. I built the glass kiln first.
Cool. I'll build 2 electronics factory because that's how I roll.
So what's going on with Ilana and Silas over there? Because her prices are off the board, and his is worth.
Silas bought her out.
Silas bought her out. Yeah.
Oh crap! His stock price just went way high. Kurt, you really should buy that last 10,000 shares of your stock. Carbon scrubbing is good. I think we should get that.
That's why I bid on it. Oops. No, I want to sell some of this and some of this.
Scrub that carbon.
To buy this.
Hey, we got it. Free
Get
carbon
down on
for
your
everyone.
knees and scrub that
I just
carbon.
clicked on the wrong one. I bought on you.
With a toothbrush.
So Kurt, you can bulldoze any carbon mines you have now. If you don't want them around anymore, because we don't need them now. We have free carbon forever.
Yep.
So when do you build like glass domes and like a brothels in the red light district?
You can build a pleasure center.
Yeah, now that we're producing electronics, actually, we should have probably looked into that earlier. None of us knows the economy of this game very well, so
when do you
screen jumps
have
around.
to send
so
a
much.
secret agent to Earth and wipe his memory and wait for him to come back?
I think that's in the
turn
expansion.
Okay. Turn on the Martian air machine that makes air and just ruins your stranglehold on the oxygen economy.
Kurt,
Well,
I said
actually, what happens is the robots develop a human woman that has 3 breasts, and then use that to infiltrate the other civilizations and bring about their ruin. Yeah.
Kurt, I've
Sounds
said this
good.
before. You should. Okay, you just got your stuff. Good.
Yes, I needed to get money.
My favorite part is that I'm pretty
Food
sure
is
Mike
worth
has
a
no idea what
fortune.
we're talking about.
I know it's the movie with the Schwarzenegger and the Mars and stuff.
Women with 3 breasts and men with big vagina scars on their foreheads.
Yeah.
I'm building an optimization thing. I don't know if that works for you or only for me, but
I think it only works for you because I couldn't use your patent thing.
oh, you don't get the free carbon forever?
Well, you're sharing carbon with me, so I think I get that, but I can't. I couldn't do any new patents off of you having one.
Our very large supply of steel is kind of worth something right now. Wow, I need to get into more. No, I'm gonna build an off-world market. Food is still worth a fortune right now.
Yeah, the only thing worth more is the purple drank down there at the bottom.
That's the chemicals.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's chemicals.
Yep, that is
That's
chemicals.
the feel good chemicals.
Hey, man, if you lived on the desolate wasteland of Mars, you'd want some perp drank to make you feel good too, man.
It's the only thing you got going for you until the robots build the pleasure dome.
Right, right.
Kurt, are you no longer producing glass, or is your glass kiln maybe not functioning because it's missing something?
It's functioning.
How come we don't? Oh, are you not sharing the glass with me?
Oh, you're
That's
right.
What
his
a
glass,
greedy
motherfucker.
fucker.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
greedy
well, I
bastard.
was
I
gonna
thought this
say
was
something, but
capitalism. That's
No,
fucking
you have to click-
socialism.
it's not
You
friendism.
gross commie.
He clicked on everything, so I thought we were fine. But
I'm a
it turns
socialist.
out You're not fine.
Commie
That means I can build my off-world market now. Much better.
There we go. Nope. You should
Right.
see an assload of chemicals and glass and things now.
There are not an assload of chemicals, but this would be a really good time to sell some.
Well, because I sold a bunch off. But still, they're
Glass?
worth $1 million.
Who gives a shit about glass?
Nice.
Uh,
So this game is actually most spiritually aligned with like Cookie Clicker, and right?
well, no. There's a solar flare coming in. That is.
Except
I
like
see
you're
that.
probably not making like doing like dark eldritch rituals to get
It's
more
competitive
cookies at the
cookie
end of-
clicker. Like the chemicals are just the angry grandmothers, and you make a bunch of them, and then you click on things, and then the numbers go up.
I'm gonna say it's maybe a little more complicated than that, but sure.
Man, I played a lot of Cookie Clicker when.
Yeah,
when
this is
that
competitive cookie clicker. See, this is right up your alley, Joe.
Yeah,
You just didn't
apparently.
realize it.
I guess not.
All right, time to see what I can ship off-world for big bucks.
So in a game like this, when you take over both, so if you guys are like have whatever sort of alliance, I don't know if you're co-presidents of one company or whatever it is, but once you buy out both of your competitors, then that's it. It's over. This round is over, and you start over again. Or
I assume that's the case, but I don't know for sure.
That's a little weird. How come I have 7 slots in my own stock? I didn't buy those. I gotta tell you, the Silas Crichton guy is kind of gunning for you.
Yeah, it looks like he's buying up shares in
Sell everything you can to get that
Smash
next
Incorporated.
slice of 10 shares, Kurt. My off-world market is not pulling in quite as much money as I'd hoped for. I don't have any.
selling overpriced, like vegan food and shit.
I'm shipping water to the people off in the off-world. I've got a shit ton of chemicals, though.
Seems like a pretty good time to sell some of those. Unless
I'm buying from him. I'm buying his stock.
Me too.
If you were paying attention and not getting high off your own supply, you'd be moving those chemicals.
Do you have the optimization center, Kurt?
No, not yet.
Food is worth
Get
so
your
much.
optimization center. Radiate.
Hey, steel is actually worth kind of something right now, too.
Steel is booming.
I got a bunch of claim tiles. I'm gonna put down.
We can buy out Silas for 598 grand. Just FYI.
I can get there in maybe not that long.
Wait, what was the black market action that just happened? You just launched a
Targeted by
nuclear weapon.
an underground nuke.
You
Oh,
were targeted by an underground nuke, or you launched?
I was targeting my.
Mike
launched
was
underground.
targeted.
Oh, that must have blown something up. No, doesn't
That's
that
usually
damage
what
one
they
of your?
do, Yes.
But nothing in my base looks like it's a smoldering ruin.
There. Whoa. Yeah.
So I'm gonna make another chemical refinery.
That was another storm, Joe. He just lost some of his,
okay.
his little ships.
Yeah, you lose some production. We need to sabotage this Crichton guy.
Yeah.
Sabotage.
Trying to figure out where to do it.
All right,
Mike's buddy Rich when he flies off the handle.
So is there just nothing you can do with the Ilana?
Oh, there is.
stuff at this point,
At this
or-
point, what I need to do is put together $660,000, and then
Not
I
with
can.
Ilana, no.
Oh no, yeah, Ilana just belongs to the other person. They're probably just increasing the value of what's his name?
Right. Because his are 66, but your guys combined is close to $100 a share.
Kurt, I'm just selling everything. I think I can do it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Is there no sell all button?
You just
Push
bought
all
some of your
chips.
stock.
Chips in.
What is it? I
Oh,
think
shite.
700,000 at this point. Man,
The stock price keeps going up, man. You gotta move on that.
I'm working on it. It's taken a long time just to sell everything. All right, bam. Victory!
Robotic win. Team win.
Go team!
Your team
So,
brought your opponent's holdings, completing your hostile takeover of their companies.
My partnership with you was unbeatable. This looks like a good time for logo. All right, we're back.
Tell Turtle what to do.
So, so Kurt, now that we've played some of this game, what do you think?
I have enjoyed my time playing with this. I feel like I have very little handle on all the ins and outs of what can happen. Since it's not turn-based like Civ, you can't sort of sit there and go, well, I have this situation and that situation. It's just kind of, oh shit, I need some of this. Oh shit, I need some of this. Oh shit.
Well, when you're playing by yourself, you
is-
can slow time down whenever you feel the need
Yeah.
to stop and think a bit.
Right.
But I think it's meant to be played kind of as like a head-to-head multiplayer game.
Yeah, I think that is definitely true.
And And it'll be very entertaining. Our friend Anthony, who's an economist, he got this too when it was on sale, and I think it'll be pretty interesting to try some 3-player
Yeah,
matches.
he's mostly interested in like shrimp and fish economies.
Well,
which I
he'll
think
produce a lot of water
rocks
then.
and stuff. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't really apply to human beings. So you guys will probably wreck him. You know?
Probably.
Jesus.
Where?
If you look at the stock market graph, there's a huge uptick in Silas Creighton when he buys out
Oh yeah.
Ilana. That just goes like straight up.
Oh, nice for him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's reflective for the
Yeah.
real market for the most part.
You would think so. Yeah, it's just interesting to see it. Oh, look at that. Where's that? Oh, that's where he bought her out. Right.
Yeah, well, so far I'm also enjoying this game. I think I was surprised by how entertaining the tutorial was. Like, it actually had kind of witty writing, which, considering this is basically just a pure mechanics game, I was a little surprised by that. I want to get into the campaign at some point. Again, it looks complicated. You have to set up multiple centers in different parts of Mars, and you have to hire people to get stuff done and get bonuses, and you play over normally 7 weeks, so it's kind of like 7 rounds like that, I think.
Yeah.
And you see how your fortunes do, and I think the enemies I think are persistent. Like if you do really well against an enemy in one map, they probably take a hit, but they're still around, over the course of the campaign until you wipe them out completely.
Yeah, I do wonder the black market stuff is what you can use to sort of womp on other people, and you can do stuff like set up pirates, which will intercept deliveries from resources to a center, and you'll take some of them. Or like we saw in the thing, there was nukes and EMPs and this and that. I wonder how frustrating that could get with, like, how often can you victimize someone, and can you just sort of hound them out of the game while they're trying to, just kind of get their head around just basic, resource production.
Kurt, it's called Mars Business, not Mars Friends.
Uh-huh. Sure, and getting kicked in the nuts over and over again is a huge amount of fun.
But it costs money to do that stuff, so I mean...
It does cost money.
the question... yes...
The question is how balanced that option is.
Well, I think the only way to find out would be to play some more, but... they get more expensive the more you use them, too. Like, if you do the same bad thing to the player, to people, it gets more expensive every time. So you can vary it up and it stays relatively cheap, but...
Yeah.
I think once people have some idea of what they're doing, it's probably balanced, but for people who are learning the game like we are, I spent almost no time thinking about that menu while we were playing, and I bet you if I had been using it effectively, it would have made a huge difference.
Yeah. Basically, you and I had this thought at the same time, which is, we need to kick him a few times to slow him down a little bit. Now we can go after him.
And I only had that thought because he dropped like 2 of those things on me in a row, and I was like, oh, how come I'm not doing that? So
Right.
Do you want to do one more round before we close up the stream, or what's your...
We can. Sure.
Such enthusiasm.
Yeah.
So
I'm just open. I'm not forcing everybody's hands.
Well, if you guys are going to start up another one, I think I've run out of Total Recall jokes to make, so I think I'm going to duck out if you guys...
How is that even possible?
There's just so much to love in that movie.
See you at the party, Richter.
Okay, Joe,
Get
go
class
get
to
to the
Mars.
chopper.
That is not a Total Recall reference.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right. Well, Merry Stickmas to all, and to all a good night. And we'll be back next week with another game of this.
Something.
I'll be back. Well,
We're not
you guys
actually
will be
going
for another-
anywhere.
whatever.
Joe,
I am.
Joe
I'm
will
going
be
somewhere.
back later.
I will be back next week with another Genesis or Genesism and another installment of this. So good night, everybody. I'll talk to
Bye,
you all next week.
Joe.
Bye.
All right, Kurt, do you need an invite, or can you just join my game here?
I'm actually still in the original game, so how do we get out of it?
Exit game? Exit game does not kick you to the desktop of your computer. It just gets you out of this match.
That ain't right, man. It should.
But
That's a game.
I went back to the map. That's why I'm asking. There we go.
Yeah, because you can just keep playing the same map forever if you want. But
I can join lobby.
do you want to do this one on employee? See if we're up to the challenge.
Sure.
I believe in
yeah,
you guys.
employee, not manager. Put us on the same team again because cooperation is cool.
Yep.
I like how there's a masquerade option that hides the identity of the other players. So if you know how someone plays, you can put that on and be surprised.
Right.
What do you think, Eric? Is this the kind of game that might actually be interesting to you?
I mean, maybe, and like the idea of playing it with somebody else would be all right, but I don't. I have so many fucking games.
Right. Yeah, this was somewhat on my radar, but I'd never really pulled the trigger on it. But Mike suggested doing this and then doing it together. I was like, okay, that's enough to sort of put me over the edge. Sure, let's try this.
All right, I found a spot with lots of water, silicon, and aluminum, so I'm going to build there. I'll probably stick with the same kind of base I had last time because, you know, it worked.
Yep.
So I'll get us the water.
Is that you? That is you.
And metal mine. I'll get us aluminum, and I'll get us some silicon. And I don't know if you can be the robots
Oh,
again.
this is where I want to be. Yep, I'm going over here. Yeah, I'll be the robots again.
A scavenger HQ has been founded.
So what resource do the robots need, since they don't need food?
It's not that they don't need any other, like another resource more than the rest of us. It's just that everyone gets certain advantages. So one of theirs is that they don't eat. And the other one that they get is that they get a bonus if they build a building next to a source of one of its raw materials. And everything requires power. So building stuff... Oh, yeah, power. I should have built power. That was maybe not the best decision I ever made.
I'm sharing all the things first.
I'm gonna upgrade my my base right away and build some power. So yeah, so the robots get that bonus. The people that I have, they have the big bonus they have is that their transport ships fly faster. There's the super smart science people, and they have the bonus where they don't need to get iron and then make steel. They can just drop their steel mills directly on iron and crank out steel with fewer buildings. I think the people that I playing with the expansive headquarters, they get more claims because you can't just build stuff infinitely on the map. You're limited in how many squares you can take over.
Right.
We need some carbon. Do you see any carbon around?
I have silicon.
That's not carbon.
I'm just telling you that I have it so that later when you wonder if there's any silicon, you can remember that I said that.
Okay. You know what? I see a carbon spot over here, and I see that other guy's trying to scoop the carbon, so...
I don't see carbon.
I claim that. It's between me and Paolo Rubini. Alright, so I've still got a bunch of claim tiles left. That's a water pump. I haven't started... Okay, I have one food farm. Food is fairly valuable right now.
Why the hell would I want to go all the fucking way over there?
We also need to make fuel. I'm going to make a second food farm because, you know, when you have more than one of the same industry, it gets an efficiency bonus.
A robotics HQ has been upgraded.
Are you getting any iron, Kurt?
Not yet.
Okay, we should probably fix that. Are you near iron?
I am not near any iron. I am near a whole bunch of silicone and water and aluminum.
Okay. I'll build us an iron mine. Maybe, I don't know if you have any claim tiles free. Maybe you could build a steel mill soon.
Yep, I can do that now.
And I'm going to also drop, as soon as I can afford one, an electrolysis reactor. But I cannot afford one right now because I have no steel. But now we can build one. Yeah, so once again, I'm kind of banking on food to pay my way through this first part of the game.
Man, there's a shortage of friggin' everything.
Well, it's because there was an event. Metal stores suffer oxidation.
Fucking pirates. I'm losing aluminum to pirates because douches.
Stupid douche. Silicon, carbon, aluminum, and power will get us.
Building another
electronics.
wind turbine. I have one claim left.
Okay, so now you're making steel.
I should be making steel.
That's cool. I think we're going to be stuck when it comes to glass for the time being. Oof, I got some debt happening over here.
Yep.
Where does the debt come from? Is that just you borrow against like
If
the worth of
you-
your company to make the things at the beginning, or
If you need materials to produce stuff and you don't have it, then you buy it, and that creates debt.
Okay, so you set up a whatever mill, and if you're it continues to function even if you
You can
even if
turn it
don't have
off.
the thing. Okay, oh, you can turn that off. All right.
Yeah.
I need some more claim tiles. Oh, I should not sell steel. That's a bad idea. Energy vault. What does that do anyway? Plus 100 power backup. Refills 1 per turn. Is that important? I don't really know if that's important. Alright, I'm going to get another claim here. We are short on... We're a little bit short on energy.
Fuel and energy.
So I'll build some more energy. And I'll build another fuel... what are they called again?
Electrolysis.
Electrolysis reactor. Because, yeah, we're not doing so hot on that front. So that takes care of a few of those things here. So maybe our next goal should be to look into electronics or chemicals.
Yeah,
Fuel
that's what I was
carbon. We
thinking.
have a shit ton of carbon and a shit ton of silicon. So do you want to do chemicals or electronics?
I'll do chemicals.
Okay, so I'll start building electronics ASAP. $3.8K if I want to build another one. I do want to build another one. I'm min-maxing. Min-maxing the tronics.
Rennie 6 and what is it? Paula Rubini. Is Rennie 6 a robot?
Paolo Rubini. Yeah, Rennie 6 is a robot.
No, level 6 is a Rennie 6 is a scavenger.
Oh,
So they're the ones who have mob ties, which means that they get more frequent options to like sabotage things.
I need to upgrade for more claim tiles first.
Yeah, we're unfortunately we're not producing glass. You don't have any claim tiles left?
Nope, I need more money to.
Where's the colony? I'm gonna build a pleasure. Oh, I can't build a pleasure dome.
We need a whole assload more steel.
Yeah, we're a little bit stuck here. You know what? We could just stop mining silicon. 'Cause we have got so much silicon. I could demolish my silicon mine for now. But if I'm gonna go into glass production, that seems kind of counterproductive.
Yeah. What have I got here?
Food is worth decent money. 85 seconds until a solar flare, which will have basically no impact on our lives.
It'll be real pretty though. that why you have all those heavenly rays shooting down on you right now?
Yep, looks
Yep.
pretty nice. I'm just selling shit so that I can get
All
more.
right. Yep. I have
claims.
now. Whoop.
You have claim tiles?
I thought I did, but it fucked me out of it. The price changed just as I went to click it.
You were
So that
eBay
was weird.
sniped.
Exactly. All right. So.
Fuel just got really valuable. Food is still kind of valuable. Do.
I feel like I need to build another steel mill.
Okay, I will build us. If you get us a bit of steel, I will make us some glass. How's that sound?
Yep.
Because we are super short on glass right now.
What the hell is happening?
There's a surplus and a short. Oh, there's a shortage of food. Don't mind if I do. Okay, glass kiln, right there. So what do you need to make chemicals right now? You just need to upgrade your.
To make chemicals,
Yeah,
I need steel.
Oh, okay. You need more steel.
That's why I was saying I need to build a steel mill. When I clicked on steel mill, okay, there we go. When I clicked on it before, it acted weird.
So our two opponents have managed to lock up enough of their own shares that we can't buy them out quickly and easily. I'm gonna get an optimization center. Oh, we can get an extra claim for cash if you want to bid on it.
I don't have any money.
I'll bid at least a little bit.
Not very much.
I'm not gonna let them get away with that for less than 10 grand.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, now it's Paolo Rubini. Alright, I'm gonna bid one last time, and then if they take it away from me, so be it. But I think that's a reasonable price for it. So, glass kiln. We're making some glass. Let's make more glass. Food is still worth a lot, but let's not go crazy here. I want an optimization center so I can start upgrading stuff. What do you need anything still? You need more steel for chemical production?
Yep. It's coming in slowly now, but
There. You should have enough to build a plant now.
The pleasure dome is completed. I wonder what goes on in there.
Paulo is dropping fast.
Is that a fact?
Yeah,
Let's help him
God damn
out.
it.
maybe not fast enough, but
Optimization center is ready. Time to start improving everything.
okay. So yeah, you bought and then it jumped up about 40 cents a share. But
It definitely pays some attention, but I mean, it's only
Yeah.
one factor out of many.
yeah, it's up, but it's it's dipped almost all the way back down to where it was when you bought it. So
Alright, I am out of land claims once again.
I have one left. We're doing not great on a bunch of different stuff.
Well, you're getting us chemicals now, which is sweet.
Yeah. I'm gonna build another wind turbine. Because everything needs power.
Are we sabotaged right now, or why is? Because I just put up a third wind turbine. No, we're actually positive on power now.
Yeah, it just went positive as I clicked it, which is great.
Well, you can always bulldoze it if you don't want it around. If it's
Yeah.
if it's like your last claim tile.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna bulldoze this other one once that one's up because it's not synergizing with anybody else.
So
There we go.
we're making steel. We got glass. We got aluminum. My food production is skyrocketing, and food is valuable, so that's nice. Man, that Paolo guy is worth nothing, huh?
Yeah, it just keeps falling.
I wonder if I can buy him out.
I don't know.
100,000 if I want to buy out all the rest of
It
his
would be
stock.
pretty good for you guys if you could buy him out before Rennie can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get to 100,000. First of all, I have to make sure not to sell any of our steel because we need it. Got a lot of glass though.
Why can't I unclaim this thing? I guess I can build it
You
there.
can-
Why would I?
Bulldoze it, no?
No, I did bulldoze it, but then the hex is still claimed.
That's kind of weird.
Previously, it popped up and said return claim.
Oh, I can build an off-world market.
But it won't
Oh,
let
I have
me
no
do
claim
it.
tiles. Silly me. Sell a bit more of this, a bit more of that.
Well,
We're
I'll
getting
do
close.
that.
I can buy out Rubini. Oh, he went down quite a bit. All mine.
Nice.
My stock price just jumped up to 42.
Now, do you control his stuff, or is he still?
I just
He
basically
still
get.
does. He just gets a cut.
Okay.
Although what's weird is it says plus $0, which is kind of weird. Like, okay, now I'm getting plus 48, so I think that's per second. He's got a pleasure dome which generates money from the city. There's a city in the middle of the map, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. Oh, I
No,
got
I
2
haven't
extra
seen
claim
that.
tiles for buying him out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hey, what do you want for Christmas, Kurt?
Tony.
I'm building myself an optimization center. We're in the red on all the stuff up at top. Now it's back up.
Let's continue to improve.
Let's see, steel, electronics. Uh-oh. What's my problem here? Why are these all... I guess we got hit by something, but it's fine now. So... yeah, what do we need more of that I could actually produce? I could bump up our electronics production again. It's probably not a bad idea. Food is still worth tons. Carbon scrubbing. Ooh, who wants free carbon? You could demolish your carbon, or I could demolish my carbon mine. I'll bid on that. Sweet. Bottomless carbon. Where's my carbon mine?
HQ has been upgraded.
Mine that carbon. Scrub it.
Routine successful.
Swabby. You got a carbon swabby.
Bulldoze.
You scrub it.
Scrubbing your carbon deck.
Did you find any way to get rid of that land claim in the end, Kurt?
Nope. And it's now, there's a little icon at the top that says, you have an unused tile. Did you
Well,
know
you know-
you can construct a building here?
Yeah, I think you can drop anything you want on the tile. So, like, maybe I'll build a
Well,
steel.
I can't build things that have to be connected to the HQ, but I can build other things. Like another electronics factory.
You make.
I just dropped a
4K
steel
TVs.
mill there because we seem to be chronically short on steel.
Advanced on production.
You know what? It would not be a terrible idea for us to buy our own stock a little bit. Don't forget that we have a lot of food that is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I've been selling it here and there.
You never know when that asshole's going to show up with enough capital to just buy you out in one fell swoop.
I bought a Rennie.
Oh, nice.
Seems like he's hurting. I feel like you guys are probably gonna take this.
Well, we certainly are once I finally scrape together the funds to build my off-world market. I need 82,000 to build that, though.
What would it cost to just end the game?
Well,
You have to buy up 5 shares, and then
it cost.
once you've done that, you have to buy out all the rest in one block for double cost.
Mhm.
Ah,
Well, so it costs $100,000 times 2, so 200K, and we could end this game. Which
Yeah, I was-
seriously, we could probably put together.
I was gonna say, I think you guys could probably pull that off at this point.
I'm at 150K right now.
I got 3 of his 5 so far.
22. Oh, there's like a weird cooldown on. Okay, so it's gonna cost 250K at this point. We've been bumping up his stock price by.
By
Yeah.
buying it.
Right.
So I'm just fire sale. We're selling everything. All right, game over.
Nice.
Well, we're not. You know, there are like 5 difficulty levels higher than the one we're playing on right now. So like, I can't claim to be some super badass at this game. But I do feel like I'm kind of getting the idea of how it works. Neither one of us used the black market to do anything the whole time we played. We are but
I was too busy expanding stuff.
babes in the world of off-world trading.
Yep.
Man, look at that jump when I acquired Paulo.
Yep.
Boom. Well, I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool game. I'm glad that I waited for it to be on sale. I don't know if I would play this enough to justify like a $40 asking price, especially with all the other stuff in the world there is to play. But it's fun to mess around with, and I think it'll be fun to try a few like multiplayer games once Anthony's back.
Yeah, I think that will be interesting.
All right. Well, there you go. Is that going to be it for the stream tonight? Anyone have anything else they want to say to the world?
I don't think so. Stay frosty.
Getting that way.
Good luck. Have fun.
It's getting colder and colder outside as we speak, so I will soon be frosted. Well, if that's the end of our stream, let me just do a nice little transition here. I don't know if you messed around with transitions in OBS, but they're pretty fun.
No, I haven't touched any of that stuff.
We'll watch the stream and you'll see super awesome transition. Is that cool or what? All right, well, this has been Stickmas Part 1. Thanks for joining us, guys. I've been Mike, and that's been Kurt, and that's been Eric.
And that was Joe, but he's not here.
Yeah, Joe's gone. We've been streaming a whole bunch lately. XCOM and Genesis games and random streams from Eric, and there's always something to check out, so come on, stop on by and watch us play video games, because what else you got to do with your time?
Indeed.
Nothing, that's what.
Nothing, honey.
All right, well,
Bye.
bye.